I'd like to call to order the Kankakee County Board meeting November 11th, 2024 at 9 a.m. We'll start off with an invocation by Roger Hess.
We ask for your guidance and strength. Show us the way to fill us with courage and wisdom, and help us to remember your love and grace, and to be faithful in our service to you. Give us the patience and understanding to face life challenges with grace. We also ask you to watch over and send all of our people and personnel living in the county, state, and country, along with all the people serving military at home and abroad, for protecting our nation. Father, we also ask to heal our lives, and to restore faith, love, and righteousness to our nation. We ask this in your name. Amen.
Amen. Next, we'll do the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Start with the roll call.
Mr. Hess.
Present.
Mr. Tholen. Mrs. Polk.
Present.
Mr. Snipes. Mr. Seroy.
Present.
Mrs. Weber.
Present.
Mrs. Parker. Mr. Carrico.
Present.
Mr. Eckhoff.
Present.
Mr. Swanson. Mr. Featherling.
Here.
Mr. Donnell.
Present.
Mr. Miller.
Present.
Mr. Long.
Present.
Mr. Kirkstra.
Present.
Mr. Hunter. Mr. Smith.
Present.
Ms. Foster.
Present.
Ms. Andrade. Ms. Armour Earps. Mr. Ashcraft.
Present.
Ms. Monday. Ms. Ripmanick Emmy. Ms. Turner. Mr. Marion. Mr. Lowy.
Present.
Mr. Alexander Hildebrand.
Present.
We have
And then
four.
we need a motion and a second to allow Colton Eckhoff in via Zoom. First, Lowy, second, Ashcraft. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those
Aye.
opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next up, no public comment. I don't see any public comment. Okay. Under vacancy appointments and resignations, we have to declare a vacancy in District 26 of the Kankakee County Board. The resignation of Andy Wheeler created a vacancy in District 26 and will be filled by the recent election results. But as a formality, the opening is declared, and I need a motion and a second to do that.
Motion.
First by Eckhoff, second by Smith. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those
Aye.
opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We don't have anything under presentations and proclamations, but we do under certificates of appreciation for Jody Trudeau, 30 years with the state's attorney's office, and I'll let Jim take over this one.
Can I ask Jody to come up? And John Coughlin, too. So 30 years is a long time. I don't know how her first 22 went, but I know the last eight have been great. I'm sure. Now, Jody is a crucial member of our team in the state's attorney's office. She is in the civil division. She has played a huge role in some of the most complex and complicated litigation that we've had over the years, most notably with the Safety Act litigation. Jody played a big role in that, from the initial preparation and filing of the complaint, the research, helping prepare for the arguments, went to Springfield with us, and just an awesome member of our team, and has been for a very long time. She is the longest serving team member in the state's attorney's office, and I don't know how you've done it, quite frankly. I really don't. It's been through a lot. It's been through a lot. But I wanted John to say a few words too. John works with her every single day for the past couple of years, and has had the honor of working very closely with her on some major projects.
Thanks, Jim. I've been a lawyer for a very long time, and I've been blessed with wonderful secretaries and administrative assistants and paralegals, and Jody's the top. when I came into the office, she was very welcoming, and the most important thing is she has kept me from making an ass of myself so many times. When I get a bug up my butt and I'm ready to roll, and a few of you might have been able to see now and then that I do have a temper at times. I can go into Jody and I'll have an email or something else, and I'll walk in, I'll give it to Jody, and I'll just say, "What do you think?" And she'll just go, "Oh, I don't know." And that keeps me grounded, and it keeps me with the ability to do my job, because what she does is she kind of winds me up and sends me where to go, and she does it on a daily basis. She is, just a vital portion of our office. Just nobody can smooth things out and keep an even keel better than Jody, and she has been a great benefit to this county for 30 years. She actually, many years ago, she was a intern for my wife at probation. And my wife told her at that time she was too nice to go into probation. And that smart-ass remark by my wife, sent her to paralegal school. That brought her to the county. And I can't say what a huge benefit and what she does to make this place run on a daily basis. Nobody does it better. And I'm just so happy that she's still here. And I'm hoping that she'll be here for another 10, 20, 30 years, at least as long as I'm here. So nobody does it better. Congratulations.
Thank you for just having the hardest work ethic, the highest integrity, and always giving us good advice to keep us out of trouble.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you.
Yeah, you have to say something. Now you be nice.
No, I know. No, what can I say? I don't ever come down here. I usually wait in the inner office, and I get it, but I was forced to come down. It's been a challenge, but I've had great attorneys, both of them, and in the past, I've had attorneys that's turned into judges that are my dear friends. So I've met a lot of friends along the way, and it's just been an honor. I wouldn't do it any other way.
Thank you. Everyone stand up. Thank you for your hard work and dedication. Next up, we have the minutes of last meeting, October 8th, 2024. Do I have a motion and a second to approve the minutes? First by Hunter, second by Marion. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. And next up, we have Claims Committee report for September 24th. I'll let Dan read those.
Mr. Chairman, your Committee on County Claims would beg you to report they have examined the following claims presented and recommend payment. The clerk is hereby authorized and directed to issue orders to the several claimants. Total claims of $13,667,109.92.
And then can I have a motion and a second to approve? First by Dunnell, second by Long, and we'll need a roll call for that.
Mr. Hess. Aye. Mrs. Polk.
Aye.
Mr. Snipes. Aye. Mr. Seroy. Aye. Mrs. Weber.
Aye.
Mrs. Parker. Mr. Kirko. Aye. Mr. Eckhoff.
Aye.
Mr. Featherling. Aye. Mr. Dunhill.
Aye.
Mr. Miller.
Aye.
Mr. Long.
Aye.
Mr. Kirkstra.
Aye.
Mr. Hunter.
Aye.
Mr. Smith.
Aye.
Ms. Foster.
Aye.
Ms. Andrade.
Aye.
Mr. Ashcraft.
Aye.
Mr. Marion.
Aye.
Mr. Lowy.
Aye.
Mr. Alexander Hildebrand.
Aye. Motion carries. Next up, under department reports, I'll have Dan read those in the record as well.
Coroner's monthly report for September 2024, total calls 106, coroner's cases 11, autopsies 6, toxicology 7, donations 3, fetal 3, hospice 47, referrals 45, 69 cremations, 3 COVID-19, and 6 pending. The income summary report for the coroner for September 2024, total of $9,667.48. Circuit clerk cash book for month ending September 2024, total disbursed of $135,122.63. Recorder's monthly report for September 2024, disbursement fees paid to the county treasurer, $145,600.90. County clerk's monthly report for September 2024, total of $24,122.23. Monthly resolution list for October 2024, total of the county of $10,740.98.
And then I need a motion to combine and approve the department reports. First by Lowy, second by Smith. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next up, we have the committee presentations and resolutions. Under consent agenda, is there anything that needs to be removed from the consent agenda? I'll ask one more time. Is there anything that needs to be removed from the consent agenda? All right, Dan, I'll have you read those into the record.
The reappointment of Neil Trudeau to the Union Drainage District Number 2. The reappointment of Paul Kroll to the Pilot Township Fire Protection District. The reappointment of Troy Kaufman to the Joe Bennis Drainage District. The reappointment of Bruce Goffsma to the Spring Creek Drainage District. The reappointment of Naomi Endres to the Grinnell Special Drainage District. Declaration of surplus equipment for the Kankakee County Coroner's Office. Awarding the bid to J.S. McCullough as the lowest bidder for the Aroma Park Sediment Management Project. Authorizing approval of professional services agreement for construction engineering services Phase 3 with Hutchinson Engineering Incorporated for reconstruction of County Highway 9 between US 4552 and Interstate Route 57, Section 08-00286-00 FP. And authorizing the county board chairman or his designee to sign a renewal agreement with Alliant Insurance for liability auto workers' compensation services for the county of Kankakee.
And then can I have a motion to combine and approve those? First by Ashcraft, second by Dunnell, and we'll need a roll call for that.
Mr. Hess.
Aye.
Mrs. Polk.
Aye.
Mr. Snipes. Mr. Seroy.
Aye.
Mrs. Weber.
Aye.
Mrs. Parker. Mr. Carrico. Mr. Eckhoff.
Aye.
Mr. Featherling.
Aye.
Mr. Donnell.
Aye.
Mr. Miller.
Aye.
Mr. Long.
Aye.
Mr. Kirkstra.
Aye.
Mr. Hunter. Mr. Smith.
Aye.
Ms. Foster. Ms. Andrade. Mr. Ashcraft.
Aye.
Mr. Marion. Mr. Lowy.
Aye.
Mr. Alexander Hildebrand.
Aye. Motion carries. Next up under finance, we'll do the first one separately and then we'll do the ARPA related ones all together.
Combined annual budget and appropriation ordinance for Kankakee County, Illinois, 2024-2025 fiscal year.
We could do a motion in a second and then discussion. Motion by Lowy, second by Long. Any discussion? And if Steve wants to do any highlights, I mean up to Mr. Hunter.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, and I've had some discussions regarding the land bank
Yes.
allocation, and I've also said publicly in the finance committee meetings and maybe even at previous county board meetings regarding what the city was going to do. I had a one-on-one discussion with Mayor Curtis, and he had indicated that he was going to allocate $50K from ARPA funds for the land bank. And I understand that you've had some discussion with him too, and you're making some future commitment on that allocation for the land bank, which is a part of the county. Could you speak to that?
Yes, so Curtis and I had a talk, I would say probably 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and we came to the conclusion that he would give $50,000 of ARPA money this year to the land bank, and I said that next year we would look at the opportunity to give them $50,000 depending on the production. So I just want to see more houses being done, and with that, I would have no problem giving them 50,000. I know they're on their second property, I believe, and they just got Jaffe, so I think that's a step in the right direction. I understand that it took a lot of hard work to get this started, not discrediting that at all, but I think we're in the third or fourth year, so I'm hoping to see a bit more production, and that's where I'm at with it.
And to piggyback on that, Mr. Chairman, and I think Colton probably can speak to this as well too. A lot of the not a lot, but several of this particular board has had some concerns about demolitions versus rehabilitation. So hopefully that'll be the hallmark of the land bank in the next year, and you can keep your word with respect to allocating funds towards this particular entity.
Absolutely, I hope to do so. Any more questions? Can I have a motion to approve the budget? Oh, we already got it? Okay, roll call. Sorry.
Mr. Hess.
Aye.
Mrs. Polk.
Aye.
Mr. Snipes.
Aye.
Mr. Seroy. Mrs. Weber.
Aye.
Mrs. Parker. Mr. Carrico. Mr. Eckhoff.
Abstain.
Mr. Featherling.
Aye.
Mr. Donnell.
Aye.
Mr. Miller.
Aye.
Mr. Long.
Aye.
Excuse me. Mr. Kirkstra.
Aye.
Mr. Hunter. Mr. Smith.
Aye.
Ms. Foster. Ms. Andrade. Mr. Ashcraft.
Aye.
Mr. Marion.
Aye.
Mr. Lowy.
Aye.
Mr. Alexander Hildebrand.
Aye. Motion carries. And then I'll have you read the rest into the record, and then we'll combine and approve those.
Authorizing expenditure from fiscal year 2024, Fund 95, America Rescue Plan Fund to Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial. Authorizing expenditure from fiscal year 2024, Fund number 95, America Rescue Plan Fund to Gold Star Boxing. And authorizing expenditure from fiscal year 2024, Fund 95, America Rescue Plan Fund to Gardner Pritter.
And can I have a motion to combine and approve those? First by Hunter, second by Foster. Any discussion? Snipes.
Yes, that will be abstaining on the Gardner prayer. I support it, but I have to abstain.
Okay, and I think Mrs. Polk is going to abstain as well for Martin Luther King. And Mr. Marion has to abstain as well. Ms. Weber?
I just wanted, could we clarify the amounts just to be sure because of the additional handout?
Yes, I believe Martin Luther King got 15,000. Gold Star Boxing got 15,000, and then Garden of Prayer got 45,000.
Thank you for.
Yes. Yeah, total of 75. Any more discussion on that? All right, roll call.
Mr. Hess. Aye. Mrs. Polk.
Abstaining.
Mr. Snipes.
I support the other two. I have to stand on one side of the prayer.
Mr. Seroy. Aye. Mrs. Weber.
Aye.
Mrs. Parker. Mr. Carrico. Aye. Mr. Eckhoff. Mr. Eckhoff?
He left.
Okay. Mr. Featherling.
Aye.
Mr. Donnell.
Aye.
Mr. Miller.
Aye.
Mr. Long.
Aye.
Mr. Kirkstra.
Aye.
Mr. Hunter.
Aye.
Mr. Smith.
Aye.
Ms. Foster. Ms. Andrade. Mr. Ashcraft.
Aye.
Mr. Marion.
Abstain.
Abstain from 172. Sorry. That's right.
Mr. Lowy.
Aye.
Mr. Alexander Hildebrand.
Aye. Motion carries. Next up, we have openings. I'll have Dan read those.
One opening on the Animal Welfare Advisory Committee for a Shelter Community Representative. One opening on the Historic Preservation Commission for a historian. One opening on the Clawson Park Drainage District. One opening on the Exline Creek Drainage District. One opening on the Gar Creek Drainage District. One opening on the Little Beaver Special Drainage District. One opening on the Mantina Drainage District number 9. Two openings on the Kankakee County Public Building Commission.
That's it for the openings, and then under old business, I'll have Dan read that as well.
Compliance with Decennial Committee reports on Local Government Efficiency Act, Limestone Township Fire Protection District.
And then we just need a motion to place that on record with the county clerk. Motion by Mr. Long, second by Mr. Lowy. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Anything under new business? All right. Mr. Hess? A motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn. I want to thank Dan Henderson and his crew for the great job that they did on the election.
And I would like to echo those statements. When I came in, I asked Dan, how long did you get to sleep the night of the election? And he said 1 hour, and I was back here. So we have to give him a lot of credit for that, and thank his staff as well.
Please do share that with my staff if you would.
Motion to adjourn by Mr. Hess, second by Lowy. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Meeting adjourned.